A shocking question has emerged after the recent Red Fort car blast in New Delhi. Can you get into legal trouble if a car you sold is later used in a crime? The simple answer is yes. You can face serious legal consequences or even a criminal investigation if the ownership of the vehicle wasn't officially transferred at the time of sale. In India, many people buy and sell used cars informally, relying on handwritten agreements or mutual trust. But the Red Fort incident is a powerful reminder that this practice can be legally dangerous. The car used in the Delhi blast has led police to trace its ownership, and the investigation now involves another vehicle, a red Ford EcoSport, reportedly linked to the prime suspect, Dr. Umar Un-Nabi. Authorities across Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, and Haryana have been alerted, with the car's registration number circulated to multiple police units. This case highlights how a simple paperwork delay can expose an innocent former owner to major legal trouble. So what does the law actually say about such situations? Under Indian law, two types of liability are important. Criminal liability under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, PNSA, and civil or statutory liability under the Motor Vehicles Act, MVA, of 1988. Criminal liability applies to serious offenses such as terrorism, murder, or other acts of violence. A person is only criminally responsible if they had direct involvement, intent, or knowledge of the crime. That means if someone uses your old car to commit a crime, you are not automatically criminally liable unless it can be proven that you abetted, encouraged, or knowingly helped the offender. However, you will still be under initial investigation because police always start by tracing the registered owner listed on the vehicle's registration certificate. You'll have to prove that you sold the car and had no knowledge of its use in any illegal activity. Now, under the Motor Vehicles Act, the situation is different. Until the official records at the Regional Transport Office, RTO, are updated, the seller remains the legal owner. That means even if you handed over the car and received payment, you are still legally responsible for what happens with it, including accidents, traffic violations, or, in extreme cases, criminal misuse. If your name is still on the RC, the police can come knocking on your door. You may even be named in an FIR until the facts are verified. Even after being cleared of criminal involvement, you could still face civil liability, meaning you may have to pay compensation under Sections 230 and 165 of the Motor Vehicles Act if someone dies or is injured because of that vehicle. So what's the solution? It all comes down to following the correct process for transferring ownership and doing it immediately after the sale. Here's what's legally required. First, both buyer and seller must fill out Form 29 and Form 30, which officially notify the RTO about the ownership transfer. The seller must also provide a copy of the buyer's ID, the sale agreement, and a delivery note stating when possession was handed over. If the car was bought through a bank loan, Form 35 and a no objection certificate from the bank are needed to remove hypothecation. Once verified, the RTO updates the registration records and issues a new RC in the buyer's name, officially ending the seller's liability. Simply taking payment and handing over the keys isn't enough. The law only recognizes the name on the RC as the true owner. Failing to complete this process can turn you into the first suspect if your former car is ever involved in a crime. The Red Fort blast serves as a stark warning. In today's world, paperwork isn't just bureaucracy, it's protection.
Welcome to Moneycontrol, your ultimate destination in the ever-evolving world of finance, business, markets, policy, and technology. India's preeminent news platform, driven by facts and fueled by data. A platform made in India, for India and for the world. Moneycontrol.com has a staggering reach of 100 million plus monthly active users and 6.02 million daily active users. Being a transformative digital force, reshaping how we engage with money, markets, and news. Setting us apart is our commitment to delivering accurate information and empowering financial decision-making in a dynamic ecosystem. Seeking a deeper dive into the financial realm, we present Money Control Pro, a powerhouse of exclusive insights, providing actionable investment ideas and expert analysis. Because in today's fast-paced world, informed decisions demand both information and expertise. And we have 1 million plus Money Control Pro total paid subscribers and 100% return in 1.5 years, beating the market. Explore market trends, access expert opinions, and utilize essential financial tools all at your fingertips. Join the millions who trust Moneycontrol.com for their financial journey, where facts meet finance and data drives decisions. Think markets, think Money Control.
Network 18 decimates Times Internet with over 6 times more unique users on social media. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times. Network 18 is now the clear leader in digital media with 55% more users on native platforms and social media than Times Internet. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times.